Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I cook my ramen. So, as you can see, we already got 2 cups of water boiling in the pan. Well, about to boil. I just turned it on. The stove is hot. Once you got that step done, which is, the first step, you're going to want to take your ramen and put it in there. Now, I got merchant or whatever. I don't care what kind you get. I'm not going to discriminate against any kind of ramen. I love all ramen. You're going to take this. What you're going to do is you're going to break it up into 4 pieces. Down the middle, and then down the middle again. So I'm going to do that now. Now, when I broke it, it was just a little off, but that's fine. No one's going to care because it's just going to be, noodles. Alright, now that you've done that, you just put them right in the pan. So I'm going to open that and put it in there. You're going to put your packet in as well with the noodles at the same time. Whoops, opened it a little too much towards the top there. So just dump the flavor seasonings in. Make sure to throw away your garbage. And it's in the pan. You just, mix it up with your chopsticks or your fork if you want to. I mean, I use chopsticks. It's just easier to stab them like this. Once it's mixed up well, you let that boil. Now, as you can see, the ramen has come to quite a nice boil. So at this point, we're going to stir up the noodles a little. This is really good for it. Gets the noodles, stirred. Then, once it's boiling, it shouldn't be too long till it's finished. So I'm going to get all the seasonings and such that I want to put in there. Also, you might want a spoon and a bowl. That's pretty essential to this. So here is my seasoning rack. We're only going to use a few of these, but we're going to use them in large quantities. Now, first thing, most important seasoning, cayenne pepper. That gives it its spice. This, for flavor, ground black pepper. And then I like to add a little bit of garlic powder for flavor as well. And then we got some oregano. That's always good. Usually people save it for Italian meals, but I like flavor, I guess. And then chives is always a must. You gotta have chives in every ramen. I usually try to grow my own, but if they're in the store, they're there for buying. And then if you're feeling really adventurous, just a little bit of chili powder. Just a little bit. Okay? I'm probably not going to put that in there because I already got the oregano and they don't mix too well. So I'm going to put that back up there. Now, as you can see, it's boiling very nicely. And I think those noodles are going to be ready to be put into the bowl here. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the burner off, just to be safe. And then also, I'm going to get an ice cube so I can eat it faster. Don't want to burn your mouth, right? So I'm just going to take an ice cube out. We got a nice size one here, not too big, not too small. And you put that right in the bowl. Now, you put your ice cubes back in the freezer so they don't melt. Alright, now that we got our ice cube in the bowl, we can pour the soup into said bowl. Got an empty pan, Either you can put it in the sink or the back burner. I usually like to put it in the sink, but that's kind of full right now, so I'm putting it on the back burner. The ice is melting really nicely. I like to stir that up. And now we're going to go with the first of our 5 seasonings, which is cayenne pepper, like I said. We're just going to put it so there's like a layer of it on the top. I know that seems like a lot, but it's a lot of soup. So as you can see, it's nice and red. Then we're going to put some ground pepper on there, black pepper that is. As you can see, well, you can't see that well. My camera's kind of crappy. Now we put a little bit of garlic powder. And this mixes really well with the water. I don't know what this stuff is made out of, but it just... Alright. I don't know if I want to go with oregano or chives. I think I'm going to go with oregano. And then lastly... Whoa! The chives. Almost dropped it. And all the seasonings, you're going to put about the same amount for every seasoning. So there's just a nice layer on the top. Now it looks like a lot, but once you mix it up, it isn't. In fact, it's almost perfect. See, the reason I put so many seasonings in is because I don't have like chicken and vegetables and such, because I'm kind of cheap. So seasoning kind of makes up for it. And plop your chopsticks in there, and you're ready to enjoy this ramen with a nice episode of whatever you want to watch, I suppose. And that's how I cooked my ramen. Now you guys all know. You can stop asking me that stupid question. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, I guess.